Pisces. You know, I started your reading. Welcome to your tarot today. And the first song that popped in my head when I thought of Pisces was the real Slim Shady from Eminem. If you, it came out years ago. What? My name is what? My name is Slim Shady. So now, to no surprise, I see fast changes in star power. Okay, and coming out here. All right, so that is telling me, and now you guys may be really ready to step into your own and ready to. I think the other week, if you look back at the Pisces readings, last message I got for you, I remember, was something about speaking your truth. All right, in the spiritual check-in. So I feel like a lot of you may be getting your pep back in your step, so to speak. Okay, with that song coming out, right? I don't know all the words. It's throwback, right? But that popped in my head from my guide. So you know, if that's a favorite song of any of yours, take it there. So let's get into it, guys. We have the fast changes in star power, okay? And by the way, if you want personal read, you can check my profile page. I am having a sale because I'm moving. All the details are there. Claim it down below if it resonates too. I love to hear from you guys. So we have star power. You're going to be shining. You could be engaging in work that makes you feel good. You could be just feeling in a better mood. You know what I mean? And I see flexibility to getting what you want in some type of real passion, or this is a funny combination actually, but that is about things you're passionate about. So this could be love, this could be a career that you want, a project that you want, something that you want, okay? Going to need some flexibility. And I do see you guys working on a journey. Now, that could be literally making a journey, traveling for work for some of you, traveling to see someone, traveling to engage in this project, passion project, whichever. But that could also be a metaphorical journey that you guys have been on as well, because I'm seeing some type of answers are coming to you about having all these fast changes. It does look like the cultivation card wanted to fly out in the beginning, and that is about growing. Okay, so it's almost like all these seeds, everything you've been through, is giving you this slim shady sort of energy, or just like having like confidence and being who you are. I do see a lot about the universe pointing signs to you. You may have been tired or going through rough days, and regards to commitments where there's a lot of give and take as well. You know, this is long-term commitments, and the give and take is about keeping the flow of abundance going and being generous. So there is something you're giving to, some type of commitment you're trying to head into, whether it's in career, or you're moving, or like love, literally, you know what I mean? But it's like you're ready to shine, and I see there's strategy. You do want something, Pisces. There's something that you're going after. It's not just the shining, you know what I mean? It seems like you're ready to create I just got the download that after you guys have gone through a rough period, that's what this is trying to say. For a lot of you, gone through a rough period. You might have been in the shadows, been stressed out, and now you're ready to go after some type of commitment. Like you're ready to make it happen because you're feeling better. And it's telling you may need strategy, and that the barriers, that the limitations cards are not what you think they are. Once you put in the elbow grease, the universe will respond to you. Okay, they're already trying to show you signs of this growth you've been through. Now things may have been unfolding slowly, figuring out what's your next step in life, or you know, in this dynamic, whatever this is, however this is hitting you. But I see timing. But remember, that could be a slower timing card, but when we have fast changes coming out as the dominant energy is where you're headed, things are likely to speed up. Okay, it may require some adjustments, but I do see answers coming to you on your current situation. Okay, however this is hitting you. Spirit, talk to me for Pisces. What else do they need to know? Or Slim Shady. Sorry, that's so funny. You know, the most random songs too, like pop in the head. I don't even know, was that the late 90s? Does anyone know when that song came out? I know I was a kid. I... Spirit, talk to me for Pisces. What is coming up for them? All right, what do we got here? Two of Swords. Okay, so this is indecision, putting off a decision. Okay, not being able to decide. And now Three of Wands, packing your bags, making plans with conviction. Okay, so that's a big shift in energy from stagnancy to taking steps. All right, hold on. This is the card that wants to come out here. Five of Wands. All right, there may have been some drama around this. Okay, and that could be part of the limitations. Five of Wands can also be like struggles that you're going through, whether it's arguments with people, multiple parties, internal struggles, or just struggle in general, you know, petty hassles and things. And it may have led you confused, thinking of your options, wondering which path is for you. I do see Three of Swords. It could have been some sadness that you went through a separation that you're going through, and Five of Pentacles. And now this is a card of illness, poverty. You see they're counting the bills here, or just feeling left out in the cold. For some of you, all these struggles, whether it's in your love or just life in general, these struggles, it may be financial, that you took financial losses as well, and you're trying to make changes, make plans, and that's what this energy is coming to you. All right, but some of you, it could be around a commitment, and Hierophant is marriages, commitments, but that can, metaphorically, that can be like contracts. If you were, had some rough period financially, for example, there are a lot of hardship cards, sadness, and we're not feeling well, maybe some of you. This is, maybe it's letting bills stack up, maybe it's like, making your long-term commitments harder and giving to them, whether that is bills or love or job, you know what I mean, or even education for some of you with the commitment. But I do see Eight of Cups, all right, taking an emotional hiatus, walking away from things that no longer serve you, and then Page of Wands. See, this is that Slim Shady, star power energy, Princess of Fire, being willing to try new things, put yourself out there, come back to life. You may be like fearless, and I see Page of Cups, and now I have messages coming through, all right, but you're shining. So this is dreaming, okay, and going after you want with a fiery energy, okay. Maybe you, and if you're breaking up with someone, okay, I will say this is a lot of like potential energy, flirty messages, things of that nature. And I see you're deciding to go left or right. You're about to take action on something. Queen of Wands, fire sign energy may be relevant, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you're just getting fired up, and we see you shining. And Nine of Cups, some type of wish fulfillment. So you're clearly getting ready to make some type of move. Pisces, okay, not, I don't mean, it could be, but some type of power move to walk away from things, moving past, getting back, like getting back to your responsibilities and putting your life back in balance. All right, from my guides here, because this looks like it could resonate. This message can resonate in a bunch of different ways. So the guides are chiming in here. All right, so we have Four of Cups, feeling withdrawn, feeling taken advantage of. You may have been in a sobby mood, like something there. And then I have Knight of Swords. You see now rushing in energy to speak up about something and putting life back in balance with the Temperance. That is smoothing out tensions. If they have been petty fights, this is healing energy. And if you have not been feeling well, this is healing energy. All right. And then I see the Ace of Wands, more fiery energy, motivated beginnings, feeling like, yeah, that's passion, that's creativity, that's, new beginnings, new offers, and love, passion projects, any of all that stuff. And just like we have here with flexibility and real passion, going after what you want, you know what I mean? And however that hits, okay? So, Pisces, best of luck to you guys. Light and love. I hope those messages helped.